Film me. Hi.
I don't know who you are, man.
My name is Captain Lineberger. I'm
All right.
captain with the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, fine.
My 5-digit is 02110.
No problem.
I was on the campus.
That's fine. I left
saw
when they
you
told me.
in the property there.
Listen.
Okay, first off, that is trespassing on a school
No,
property.
listen. There's no signs there. You want to play this game? Do you want? Let me call my lawyer real quick.
You got 8 people. Call them,
No,
please.
no,
please.
there's no sign. Hold on.
While you're on film,
Hold on. Am I being detained?
Yes, you are being
For what
detained.
crime?
For disruption of a school function.
Disruption? I walked in there. Hold on.
Out here because you were on the campus.
Yeah, but I left.
So, okay.
Let's talk one-on-one first.
No.
You talk.
Let's talk the YouTube world that you're on right now.
Listen. I'm not on YouTube.
Campus. Well, I don't care what world
Okay.
you're on. Okay, you were on a school campus.
And I left when he
You're
told me
saying
to.
It's okay.
I left.
To a
I
school
le-
campus. That is acceptable.
This is what you guys train. Okay, for what crime?
Okay.
This is a school campus.
But what school? This is an elementary school? I done my research, dude. I done my research, dude.
The research.
And I left when he told me to. I left when he told me to.
Okay. But
That's how the trespass. No, it doesn't.
It does not matter. You were on a school campus. You were trespassing.
That's
There is
public
a crime.
property. Okay, listen.
No, it's a school campus. You can
Listen.
limit-
Hold
you can
on.
limit the
You're not
people
listening to
onto a
me.
school campus.
There's no signs. Where are the restricted signs? That's where it's gonna get you guys at. There's no restricted signs. There's no trespassing signs.
There is a
Where?
a statute.
Where? What statute is that?
That does not allow you to trespass on the school.
Where does it say the statute there? How am I supposed to know that?
So
Where?
you're saying every law has to be posted publicly.
How am I supposed to know that's public? That's private in there. Honestly.
Okay.
So when I went in there, you're not letting me talk. When I went in there, he told me to leave, and I left. And I left.
I would like to know the lawful reason you were on a school property.
Lawful reason.
Lawful reason you were on a school property. You were not invited. You're not a student there.
But
you're not a guest.
what is that a high school?
That is a.
That's where you guys train, right?
Okay. That is. What
Okay.
is a school property. It's owned
Okay.
by the Lee County School Board.
Listen, that's where you guys train, right? Okay then. I went inside the parking lot. I wasn't even intending to go in the building. I went to taking video. He came out. He told me, you got to leave the property. That's fine. There was no signs. I left right when he told me to.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
I'm out. That's it. I'm out here.
But
That's how the law works.
I've got several people that showed you on the property. Okay.
I left.
So right
That's
now,
their problem.
You are detained pending an investigation.
What investigation for
the
what?
crime of trespassing on a school
How
property.
is that a
You are
crime
not
if you
free to-
guys... No. You are wrong, bro.
Listen to me.
I left when he told me to.
This is school district property owned by the Lee County School District.
So you guys are training here.
Time out. You don't. This is not an interview. This is me.
Okay,
you.
okay.
Listen, I'm video hosting.
That's fine.
Now listen.
Yeah, because I'm
listen,
going to
time
request
out.
all
Just
this.
listen to me.
All right.
You cannot trespass on any school grounds. And if you're in a K through 12 atmosphere, you're basically in violation of 500 feet school safety zone.
Listen, this is not a high school. This is not
owned
an...
by the school district.
But who owns the school district? There's no signs there. I have a right. This is a sidewalk. Yeah, how am I supposed to know that's private and restricted, sir? That's how it works. And I left when he told me to. I came over here to the sidewalk, and I'm gone. That's it. Am I still being detained? Am I still being detained? I already told you what happened. I have it on video, so I'm exercising my rights, dude. That's all I'm doing. That's it. It's that simple.
We don't have you in handcuffs or anything like that.
Yeah, but they want to put me in handcuffs.
No, they just don't want you on that property.
I said I'm not going on there. You guys are still here bothering me, dude.
No, they don't want you on that property anymore. So we're just
It's
trying
fine.
We were trying to issue a formal trespass.
That's not the way the trespass laws work. If I don't leave under threat of arrest, then you get my ID. Or not under threat of arrest. If I don't leave under warning, that's how it works.
You're no longer on that property.
No. That's it. I'll leave, man. I'm leaving anyways.
No. Because right now, you have committed a crime.
What crime did I commit?
810.097. Any person who does not have legitimate business on the campus or any other authorization, license, or invitation to enter or remain upon school property.
For what?
School property.
Oh, hold on.
No,
Where's the signs, though?
Is a student currently under supervision or expulsion.
So you guys-
and who enters
You guys
or
train where
remains-
there's young
enters
students here?
or remains upon
Come on, man.
campus or any other facility owned
You guys
by
wanna
such
play this
school,
game. All right,
commits
all
a
right, all right.
trespass upon the school ground facility and is guilty of a misdemeanor of the second degree punishable as 775082 or 775083.
Where is-
Now I've explained.
Where is this? Okay, listen.
It doesn't.
I left on the threat. I left when he told me to
The
leave.
statute
So how am I
proceeding-
supposed to know that? Yes, they do.
Ignorance of the law is not.
No, it's not ignorance, man. I would if there was a sign, I would have not.
Okay, now I am lawfully asking for your identification to investigate the crime of trespassing, which I've just described to you.
I left under threat of arrest. Under threat.
no.
Right when he told me to leave, I
Still
left.
on the campus.
No, I
Still out on
left.
the campus.
You guys want to do this? Play this game? So if I don't give you the ID, you're gonna take me to jail. Say it on camera.
I am going to take you to jail for trespass.
If I don't
on
give
a
my
school
ID.
property, if you do not give me the ID.
Under threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID. Under threat of arrest. What was your name again?
It is Captain Lineberger.
That's not the way the trespass laws work, man. You gotta leave under warning. That's what I did. You still want my ID for this?
I do.
It doesn't matter. I left on range of where, sir? Where?
Listen, just as you know, at this point,
Yo, this is ridiculous. I don't want to hear nothing, right?
It is owned by the school district.
Yes,
And
it's taxpayers' building. I know that.
It's still
It's not a high school.
I understand that.
So then?
It's still owned by the school district. If you go into the school district and you don't have any business being on the school district property, especially
I have business. Now, I don't go to elementary or high school. I'm not going to do that. I'm coming to investigate you guys. This is why I record you fools. You. This is why I do this, dude. I'm going to FOIA request that. Absolutely, I'm going to do that. Dude, so if I don't give it, you're gonna take me to jail.
You have committed a crime that.
I left when he told me to. That's the way it
I
works.
just read you the statute.
It doesn't matter.
What would you like me to do? Read the statute.
Dude, you guys, I don't want to speak to you no more. Kick rocks. Get out of my face, dude. That's the way it works. That's it. I'm giving my ID right here. All right, nah, man. You just violated the crap out of my Fourth Amendment right, dude. And you don't know damn nothing about trespass laws. When you don't leave on the warning is when you can get my ID. That's the way it works. That's the way it works.
I've read you the statute. I don't know what you want to tell me.
Nah, the statute don't mean damn thing when there's no signs there. And even if there was a sign there, I got to leave under warning, dude. And that's exactly what I did.
I read you the statute.
I don't care what you read me. It doesn't apply right now because I walked out when he told me to walk out. I have it all on video. I'm filing complaints on you. I'm FOIA requesting that shit. I'm filing complaints on all you guys. And I'm gonna FOIA request his phone that he took video of me right now. The other dude, the other tyrant behind you.
Why would you FOIA request?
Because when you take video and picture when you're working for the money on the government, yeah, you can. That becomes public record, dude.
But it's not under FOIA. It's under 119, sir.
Exactly. It's a FOIA request. 119. Listen.
What I'm asking you, I'm trying to help you out.
Nah, man, listen. 119 is a FOIA request, like public records. That's 119. I know my shit, bro. You guys just violated my rights, bro. I'll give you my ID. I don't want to go to jail right now. I'm not doing that shit right now. I'm not taking the arrest. But all I need is a threat of arrest on the fucking on the camera. That's all I needed, dude. You guys are wrong, dude. You guys are wrong. I left when he told me to. Under warning, immediately I left. He told me to walk out. They walked behind me like a bunch of thugs, surrounding me like you're trying to intimidate. Come on, man. I didn't come here for this. I came to take video and I was gonna leave. That's it.
So
There's no signs, dude. There's no signs.
So you took video from inside the secure areas of,
How is that? How am I gonna know that secure is completely open?
let's say, fenced area.
Where? Where is it? Where does it say no trespassing sign? Where does it say it's supposed to have a statute?
What statute is that, sir?
We're supposed to have the trespass statute.
Yeah, well, explain it to me. Tell me.
It's not on there. It's not on the fence. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Tell me this. I'm asking you. Educate me then. Educate me on the
For what? You're the type that if I try to educate you, won't learn nothing. It won't go drive through your head. I'm just telling you right now that I left under threat, under warning. I left under warning, and you still want my ID. Get out of here, man. Nah, it's not. There's no restricted sign. It should be personnel, authorized personnel only. Trespass. If you pass this on the sign, I know what I'm doing. On the fence, I mean, it should be there. There's not one there, dude. That's why I walked in.